England have named a heavily rotated team for the upcoming T20 International Series. 5 games in the West Indies. The international calendar waits for no one. A big summer home series, the IPL, the T20 World Cup, the Ashes, and then going on to the West Indies. It's a grind. But rest and rotation is the English policy, and plenty of players are being rested for this 5-match series in another World Cup year. Jos Butler, Dawid Malan, Johnny Bairstow, Chris Woakes and Mark Wood. All go and put your feet up, lads, and have a little bit of a break. Jason Roy coming back from a calf injury. Tymal Mills coming back from a hammy. They're both back in the squad after breaking down during the T20 World Cup. And one thing that amazes me about T20 international cricket is there's always the next guy up ready to go that you know can just slot in, especially when you're talking about this England setup, and that is exactly what we're going to see. Philip Salt, a super name for a Superman, and a Superman that is wreaking havoc all over franchise cricket all across the world. 2018 he really announced himself on the T20 blast stage with 355 runs and a strike rate of 172. That's special. Impressive. Some people said it was a Salt. This saw him get called up to play for Adelaide in the 2019 Big Bash. He's played in the CPL, the PSL. 2020 saw him dominate and get a well-deserved one-day international call-up when COVID kind of took hold of everyone's life. But 2021's a little different. It's seen him take his game to the next level. A new level of consistency to go with raw, brute power. He's an excellent player. He hits the ball hard. He hits it all around the wicket. Superb hands and wonderful wrist for a batsman. But the thing that stands out to me is the bravery of how he plays his game. He backs himself against absolutely anyone that is coming at him. And he is the next iteration of this wonderful white ball circuit that we've got going on, where there's just a conveyor belt of talent and it's, oh, we'll have a bit of this, I'll have a pinch of salt. Stop it, no more salt jokes. But this is in a T20 year, with Australia coming round the bend. This is his first chance to really shine at T20 international level. Talking of new players to shine, we've got David Payne and George Garton. Both of them in line for debuts after, welcome, come join the team. Garton, he's been on England's radar for a while now. The left-arm quick was part of the 2017 Ashes age 20 as cover. And he was part of the squad that got decimated by COVID in the series against Pakistan in 2020, but never debuted as he was part of the people that was, sorry mate, you got to quarantine again. He is fast enough without being Tymal Mills fast. He's got a good slow ball without being quite as good as Tymal Mills, but he's got plenty of age on his side. He's young, he's learning, and he's getting games all across the world right now, currently playing in the Big Bash, where he took 2 for 23 on debut. Useful. David Payne, or Sid to his mates, well, he's at the other end of the scale. He's 30 years old. Again, left arm quick. How many left arm quicks do you need in your team? Plenty, thank you. He's been good, and he's been good for a long period of time. He's just at the wrong age of the scale to really kind of jump up on the radar. Plus, there's a lot of good cricketers in front of him, and it's really hard to break into this England white ball scene. And like others in 2020, he got a call-up because COVID. But he's got a great resume. He bowled the final over the 2015 one-day final, taking 2 wickets to help Gloucestershire win, and since has become a mainstay of the T20 blast scene. 115 wickets and an economy rate of 8.33 is very good for someone bowling at the top of the innings and quite often at the back end of the innings as well. Oh, to add to that, 2017, 2019, 2020, his economy rate was less than 8. That's exceptional. 6 players of this England squad are currently plying their trade in the Big Bash. Sam Billings is lighting things up. George Garton, Saqib, Mahmood, who everyone's going, oh, he got 4 for. Tymal Mills, Reece Topley and James Vince. Sam Billings has looked like an absolute $1 million at the top of the order in the Big Bash, and I expect him to star heavily in this series. 160 runs at a strike rate of 141 when I recorded this. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see him play more international cricket. It feels like it's his time. Their inclusion into the squad does mean, I'm laughing because I've recorded this full time, it does mean they'll miss the back end of the Big Bash competition. But, oh well, horses for courses, you're playing international cricket, mate. But what could be a strange frustration for Pakistan fans who have already been on the wrath of the ECB in England over the last year with cancelling tours is the fact that Jordan, Livingstone, Mahmood, Roy, Salt, Topley, Vince, well, they're supposed to play in the PSL. They're all going to miss the opening rounds. And the thing is, squads like this are always funny. You get to see new faces, and it doesn't go, oh, yay or nay, that guy's going to be good enough in the future, because people evolve over time. But I think what you get with this England white ball team, and we're very fortunate, is we've had such a solid base, and it's hard to get in for so long. And we've always got guys on the background. We're like, what about this guy? What about this guy? What about this guy? And it always used to be, guys would come in, play a bit of one-day international cricket maybe, and then move into the test arena. That's changed over time, because the England one-day unit is such a separate entity and so damn good. But one change, out of everyone being rested, one change that I think every English cricket fan at the moment will be looking forward to is the rest and rotation policy of the head coach, Chris Silverwood. Paul Collingwood will come in. He captained England all the way back in 2010 to T20 World Cup success in the West Indies, and he will be assisted by Marcus Trescothick. And the ECB are currently working through who else is going to be members of the support team. They're looking for fast bowling, fielding, wicket-keeping coaches to, help the team go together. But I think after the Ashes frustration and everything that's gone on, the T20 stuff, I think it is good to give Silverwood a break. And, when we're talking about changes to the England structure going forward, Gary Kirsten's name's been mentioned, but he's one that's going, you know what, if I did it, I wouldn't do all formats. This is too hard, let alone doing every job going. Silverwood's making the teas as well. But to say it's a throwaway series, which I feel like it a little bit is, it's actually the start of the build-up to the T20 World Cup this year. And because of the COVID-ravaged last few years, we ended up with the 2021 World Cup. Later we went 2016, 2021, and now 2022 is going to be in good old Aussie, mate, which starts on the 16th of October. The whole schedule isn't out at the moment, or if it is, I haven't seen it, but there is one-day internationals against India coming up, 3 against South Africa in late June. But the chances of playing in Australia for this England team, I think, is just lining up to another T20 success. And I say another, we lost in the semi-finals, but we did win in 2010. But playing in Australia is really going to suit us down to the T. So all 5 day-night T20 internationals get underway. It's 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, 22nd, 23rd, 26th, 29th, and 30th of January. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, who you think will just really shine out this England team. It's exciting when you get to see new guys coming into the mixer. But yeah, we'll be there when we've finished dealing with the Ashes. Till next time.